Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a video and the topic of the sleeper effect and its impact on our perceptions and behaviors. And I'm going to go into 5 key takeaways that I got from the video and how they relate to our studies. Now first, the video highlights the conception of the media tidal wave. It says that on average we spend an entire hour every day watching ads, yet most of us don't even remember them. Now this raises an important point. Even if we don't consciously recall these advertisements, they subtly shape our preferences and lifestyle choices. The idea that our perspectives can be gradually altered without our awareness is particularly striking. It suggests that advertising works more like a slow drip, gradually influencing our choices rather than a sudden flood that demands our immediate attention. Now, this gradual influence can create brand loyalty without us even realizing it, leading to us to prefer certain products over time simply because we've seen them repeatedly. Now, next it talks about the trick of the trade. Now, many people think advertisements are straightforward, but they often don't expect immediate purchases. Instead, they plant ideas that linger in our minds. For example, after seeing a soda commercial, we might feel tempted to buy it, but not right away. The video explains that these commercials employ advanced persuasion techniques designed to keep the product in our thoughts, constantly nudging us toward a purchase later on. Now, this concept emphasizes the strategic nature of advertising, where marketers understand that consumers' behavior is not always linear. By creating a sense of curiosity or desire, they can influence our decisions over time, guiding us towards certain products that may not have been on our radar initially. Now, the sleeper effect was first discovered by Carl Hovland in the 1940s. Apparently, a lot of people were researching media around World War II. Now, Hovland found that media doesn't always result in immediate opinion change, and instead, our views can shift gradually. Now, this effect relies on 2 main factors: repetition of ads and discounting cues, which soften the impact of the message. Now, over time, we dissociate the message from these cues, which makes it more persuasive without us even realizing it. This insight is critical, as it challenges the assumption that we are rational consumers making informed decisions based solely on the immediate information presented to us. Instead, it suggests that our minds may be quietly processing messages in the background, leading to shifts in opinion that we don't consciously recognize until they become apparent in our behavior. The video also shared a compelling experiment from the 1970s that was done to replicate the sleeper effect. Now, in this experiment, college students were given a biased article with a note at the end stating they had multiple inaccuracies throughout. But still, despite this message, their opinions were found to have changed over time. This demonstrates how our views can be influenced deeply, often without our conscious awareness. The experiment illustrates the profound effect that media can have on our beliefs, reinforcing the idea that we're not as in control of our opinions as we may like to think. Now, this manipulation can be alarming, especially in a society where we value independent thought, and it serves as a reminder to question the information that we consume and to be aware of subtle influences that may shape our views over time. And finally, the video discussed how the sleeper effect has been repurposed in the 21st century. Now, advertisers today use techniques like delayed fear. When trying to portray something as dangerous, you may think that you would put a terrifying ad out, but instead they combine humor or low-quality presentations to make their messages stick. This approach may seem counterintuitive, like why would advertisers undermine their own messages? However, it highlights a deeper understanding of consumer psychology. By softening the delivery of a serious message, advertisers can ensure that these ideas linger in our minds without triggering an immediate resistance. This technique shows how contemporary advertising strategies have evolved, leveraging psychological insights to maintain lasting impact on consumer behavior. In conclusion, this video really impacted my understanding of how media influence happens and its implications on our studies. Now, the sleeper effect reveals how deeply our opinions can be manipulated without our knowledge, highlighting the importance of critical media literacy. Thank you guys for watching the video, though, and tune in next week for another one.